much. I'm a little bit tired, but I am your host, King Black Cherry. With me, I have Mr. Etep.
What's up, everybody? I hope all you having a wonderful week.
I see you're wearing the colors of the Jets, Jets.
barely won the other day, but they lost, of course. 0-9.
I was about to say they lost, yeah.
You know, it's whatever. You know, it's funny. I was like, oh, wow, they're actually going to beat the Patriots and all that. And I'm like, sure enough, in the end, they blow, and I'm like, whatever.
That's like the Giants. They always find a way to disappoint you.
Yeah, well, yeah. At least you guys got 2 victories. I got 0.
Yeah, over the freaking
difference.
Washington football team. I told you we don't lose to them.
I'm just saying it's a big difference. And hey, all I can say is we're getting #1 pick. I'm pretty sure that's literally cemented. I don't see anything unless they decide to do something. Decide to play spoiler to some team out there. I think that's cemented. They're going to get a #1 draft pick.
Who do you guys play for the rest of the year? Do you know?
I think he's frozen.
I believe he is frozen. But anyway, this is a Wednesday. Yeah, God, dog.
And I'm the real Ant-Man, guys.
Yeah, real Ant-Man. There you go. Oh my gosh. It's been a long day.
It's okay, Chris. I know it feels like it hasn't stopped raining in a week. So
yeah.
We're coming to you live in a hurricane, guys. Just letting you guys know that.
Yeah.
I just think as us Floridians are like, you know what I'm saying? It's a storm. Like literally, us Floridians, people will be like, "Oh crap! Look at them! They're getting hit by oh my goodness, poor Floridians." And we're like, just a storm, whatever. But yet, if it's 50 degrees in Florida, we're literally like, "Oh my God, we're freezing here, we're dying here." I just think it's funny, man. But that's us Floridians for you.
Oh yeah, of course. Floridians be like, "Hey, we're gonna do a show. We're gonna do a podcast in the middle of a freaking hurricane. Why not? Let's do it."
Hell yes, let's go.
But gentlemen, as I'm literally seriously building the show, as we're doing the show, do you guys have any breaking news?
So I have some stuff I want to talk about. I don't know necessarily breaking, but So it came out what George Lucas's original plan was for the sequel trilogy, and it sounds so much better than what we got that I'm like, man, they should have let that man write it. So in the sequel trilogy, Darth Maul was supposed to become a criminal godfather of the underworld, and he was supposed to basically run the show behind the scenes, be like the puppet master, while Darth Talon was the Darth Vader of the series. So yeah, it just sounds like, to me, anything with Darth.
Say that again. Explain that to me one more time.
Darth Maul, after the collapse of the Empire, basically took over the criminal underground and became like a godfather in the criminal underworld, and basically was running everything behind the scenes. And then they had another our Sith character named Darth Talon that was the Vader of that world.
So that was going to be the plot line for the 7, 8,
I'm guessing
9?
it would have been a lot more apocalyptic, which would have been a lot better in my opinion than what they went with.
It went with. You know, the thing with Lucas, so he can write good scripts. Unfortunately, his directing sucks. I feel like they just had maybe if they had J.J. Abrams direct it and Lucas write it, it would have been an excellent trilogy. I think the biggest problem was just the writing was terrible for the 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah,
but they had no real plan of what they wanted to do.
No, they didn't, and it shows. And like I said, I feel like they had one script writer. It would have been totally different if they had one person literally overseeing everything. We're definitely going to talk about, I'm pretty sure, with the show we're watching right now. And I can tell you right now, the fact that it has one showrunner, or at least a couple of showrunners, looking through this, you can tell how good that show is compared to the trilogy. There's a direction. I feel like the trilogy had no direction really. So, but it's apples to oranges. I mean, some people might feel different about it. Some people might be like, "Oh no, it's pretty good." I don't know. Well, except for 8, I guess everybody that's really polarizing. So,
yeah. trying to think if there's anything else that I'm not putting on the docket here.
So, I didn't know the Halo TV show was still a thing. I thought they canceled that.
Showtime, come on now.
But it's still a thing, and they actually recast it Cortana with the actual voice actor from the games, Jen Taylor, who does all the voice acting for Cortana in the games. I'm like, that's pretty cool, actually.
And then you can look up the guy who's playing Master Chief. He was in
Pablo Schreiber.
Yeah. If you've ever seen Skyscraper or I forgot what other things he's been in. He's been in a couple things.
It's kind of weird that they didn't get Nathan Fillion and oh my gosh, Mike Coulter to reprise their roles, because they're both in Halos. They're like on the ODST team in 4 and 5.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But we don't know when this show is going to take place.
That's true. That's true. You got a point.
I feel Nathan Fillion is one of the most unappreciated actors in Hollywood. I feel like, because he could have been Drake, because he looked like Drake, and that didn't go to him. I mean, he has like so many, like, people always say, like, they pitch, hey, you should put Nathan Fillion here and Nathan Fillion there, but he never gets anything. So he's very unappreciated, I feel, as an actor, because I think he really is charismatic and a pretty good guy.
Or he doesn't take the job, or he doesn't want the job.
Probably, I don't know. I mean, he's a Hollywood guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure they all want the job, but I don't know.
I think with Uncharted, they were trying to go for a younger Drake, though.
No, I get. Well, it's more star power too, of course. Star power. Because Tom Holland, and to be honest, though, from what I see so far, I'm actually looking forward to that Drake or whatever. So their take on it. So we'll see.
Because originally, when the movie was cast, it was Mark Wahlberg as Drake.
Yeah,
and Robert De Niro and as Sully. That's how when it was announced.
Yeah.
Who was Sully?
Robert De Niro.
Oh, okay.
I could have seen him pull. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't. Mark Wahlberg's kind of on and off. For me too. Like, he's always on and off, Mark Wahlberg. He could be good on some things and bad on others. So,
what's up, Shauna?
Yeah, you know what? Shauna, you're right. Like, my internet has been going on and off the whole day. So, we'll see how it goes.
It's like your favorite Kevin Kline movie, huh, Pete? In and Out.
Actually, my favorite Kevin Kline movie might be A Fish Called Wanda, but.
You digress.
Wild Wild West.
Oh, Wild Wild West, good movie. I enjoy that.
That's a good movie.
What else he's been in? He's been a few. He's been a few good movies. So.
All right. I'm going to just do this on the fly. So we're probably not going to have any pictures, and
that's fine.
Whatever. That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm down.
Right. So first topic of the show. Rest in peace, Mr. Alex Trebek. This has been a silly, stupid year.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that he died right after Sean Connery, even though I know it was like it's SNL and it was like a joke thing. It's just like it's kind of weird, right?
A week later, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, to be honest,
going around and be like, I beat you by a week, Trebek.
Yeah, it's funny though, because you're right. Like, even though Trebek is famous for Jeopardy, I think for our generation, he's we all know him from the Celebrity Jeopardy and the Sean Connery and now Trebek. Our generation, we always joked about it. So it's kind of is very coincidental that they both passed away a week apart. So, but it's very sad. Alex, he's been fighting stage 4 pancreatic cancer through like the last couple of years, and he was still doing Jeopardy. He wasn't like he was still doing it like until like I want to say a couple of weeks ago, but I mean, unfortunately, he succumbed to pancreatic cancer, which is extremely sad. The fact that he just kept on fighting. It's sad to me too, because I grew up. I know in my household, my mom used to always watch Jeopardy, and I used to always watch it. I mean, even though I can rarely get those answers right, It's always good when that feeling when you get one right. You're like, yes, I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? You get a couple of those right here and there. You like say to yourself, yes, yeah, I know something, like, because that shit was hard. I mean, the Jeopardy is pretty damn hard, some of the stuff they say, so, but it's, you kind of, pat yourself on the back when you can get some more answers. But I always felt he was part of the household. You always see him over and over and over again. And never reruns. He's always there. So when something like that happens and you see somebody who's been a predominant figure throughout your life, like not to say he big effect to me, but just being there, just always being that person, like, throughout your life, and, sad, it's very sad. And, yeah, it's, like I said, I'm pretty sure the show will keep on going on, but it won't be the same without him.
Yeah. His last show that he did will be aired on Christmas Day.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, it's good that we're gonna get at least one last show from him. So
I mean, in our lifetime, I think our iconic game show hosts would probably be Alex Trebek, Pat Sajak, Bob Barker. I'm trying to think of like
Regis Philbin for me.
Yeah, Regis. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Regis, yeah.
I don't know her name. The Weakest Link lady was pretty good.
I don't know her name.
I like Steve Harvey on Family Feud too. But I mean, he's not famous.
Yeah,
he wasn't
Harvey,
famous for Family Feud, but I still like him on it. Same with like Drew Carey, I guess, like taking over.
He's been doing that for a while though, Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah, he's done it for a really long time now.
Really
but
long time.
He's been doing it for a long time. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't.
But obviously, he was famous for something else first. But
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Same thing with Regis. Regis were famous for something else first.
Yeah, the Regis and Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Devin? D-Rex in the house.
Devin? But yeah, it's just like, you see this host all the time, and you have them in your household all the time. I mean, they're always there. There's no reruns. There rarely any reruns. They're always consistently do these shows, and especially look Alex Trebek to his dying days. He kept on doing the show. He kept on doing this. He wasn't giving up.
What show did Wayne Brady host?
The Drew Carey one right now. The Price is Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's doing that right now?
Well, Drew Carey's doing it now, but Wayne Brady did it before him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I want to say that sounds right.
So I wonder now. I know it's too soon to say, but I'm guessing if I was to say who should be hosting now Jeopardy,
Will Ferrell.
What? No,
Will Ferrell. Absolutely Will Ferrell.
I was actually going to more say Ken Jennings. He's practically the smartest guy in Jeopardy. He always wins, that guy. He literally even won the best of the best.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's entertaining.
He's pretty good. He's pretty funny. And he's really smart, dude. I mean, like, really, he's extremely smart, the guy. So I always think, because you always think, like, Alex Trebek's one of the smartest guys in the world, because assuming he hosted Jeopardy, I mean, even though he knew the answers, they wrote it down for him, he still was thought of him as one of the smartest guys in the world because of Jeopardy. So, now I would say.
Who are you thinking, Chris?
For a host? Oh, I have no idea.
Ben Stein. Bring him back.
Oh, Ben Stein. Oh, that's another one. I used to love Win Ben Stein's Money.
That was a great show.
That was a great show. That used to be hilarious.
Well, rest in peace, Mr. Alex Trebek. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jeopardy will never be the same.
I hope this is the last, man. I don't want to hear no more. I want to see no more celebrities or anybody like that pass away this year. I think we've done. I mean, it won't be, unfortunately, the end, but it's been a rough year, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Next up, Anthony, your thing.
My thing. Okay, so let's see. We got some Epic game subscriptions. This week, tomorrow, it's the last day to get Dungeons 3. And then starting on November 12th, which is tomorrow, you can get the Text Assist. I don't know what that is, but it's a free game for the week. Then I don't know if you've been on your Game Pass app recently, but the new releases is just stupid with the amount of games. Yeah, you go on there. There's like over 100 games in there. It's like you can't even find what you're looking for. It's just dumb. It's just way too many games in there. But EA Play is coming also to Game Pass for PC on December 15th. so you'll be able to play all your EA games through on your PC as well.
EA, with the base version of the EA Access, not the Premier
correct
one of EA Access. Yes.
So then launching with the Xbox Series X, we got Gears Tactics, Destiny 2 Beyond Light expansion, Planet Coaster Console Edition, Tetris Effect Connected. Those all came out. And then coming soon, tomorrow actually, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, Goner 2, Streets of Rogue, and then next Tuesday, Arc with all of the expansions. Halo Master Chief Collection, Halo 4 is coming to PC. River City Girls is next Thursday, and Star Renegades is next Thursday. Also, if you haven't signed up for Disney Plus yet, that is now available. You get a month subscription with your your Game Pass. And that looks like it is it for Game Pass right now. Yeah.
All right.
I will download Battlefront 2, Devin. Battlefield, I'm not a fan of, but I will get Battlefront 2 and try it.
I got a question, guys. Is there any big sales going on like next couple of weeks? I know they're not having no Black Friday anymore, but is there any?
There's still Black Friday.
Yeah, they just like spaced it out across November.
Spaced it out, yeah. So do you know if there any big sales or big video game sales are going on in the next couple of weeks?
There's a ton of them.
There's a ton of them. You go to blackfriday.com, you'll get everything you need.
Yeah, that
all the stores.
And go to Cheap Ass Gamer Pete and just go to their Black Friday section if you want to see what games to purchase. What were you saying about Battlefield, Chris?
Battlefront 2 is toxic.
Oh, toxic like it's good or toxic like it's bad?
Toxic like it's bad because like before the pay to win cutoff was there, everyone paid to win and everyone paid to get the best gear, the best person and whatnot. And it's like people paid like hundreds of dollars into one character and they maxed out that character and they're just OP with it. And there's really
Is it still like that?
No, it's not like that now since EA took that out. But everyone who still plays still has their OP-ness.
Gotcha.
So there's that.
I don't understand the whole thing. It's like, how do you
because people pay it, Pete. That's why, man.
I understand that, but don't you want to test your own skills, instead of like opening your character so they can be like, oh, look how good I am, but you're not really that good?
No, people
Devin,
like taking shortcuts.
I played at launch and I played after launch. It is that way. So I know.
But let's look at like the FIFA Ultimate Team and the Madden Ultimate Team. Dude, I know people, well, I don't know them personally, but I know of people that have pumped hundreds of dollars into their Ultimate Teams.
That's just insane, man.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
It's completely insane. But you know what, dude? That's like EA's biggest moneymaker, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, which is nuts.
It's different now, Devin, but there's still the people who still paid to win still play right now. Because why would you spend hundreds of dollars onto a game where you're not going to play later on in life?
Because they've moved on to Squadrons.
No, because you can't pay to win there.
Yeah, there you go, Pete. Devin said the FIFA Ultimate Team, they make $3 billion a year on selling those stupid card packs or whatever they get. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
To each his own, I guess.
This is true. You know what? Since I don't know the picture, apologize, but it is launch week, ladies and gentlemen.
It is launch week.
Mr. Anthony DeVergis, like
running stuff over, man.
Real Ant-Man unboxed his Series X on a quiet note.
With no sound.
Where are you going, Ant?
I'm trying to grab the box. I'm tethered, though. I'm tethered. There we go. There you go.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
There it is in all its glory. There's the Chief that won't be coming till a later time.
How's that Halo game?
What do you got to play right now, man? Like, what games you got to play?
I'm still playing the same games I was playing. Playing Mad Max, bro.
Yeah, so you're gonna play on your new system?
Yeah, in all the 4K 60 frames a second auto HDR glory with quicker zoom.
So you're playing the same game except it looks better.
And loads faster.
Like, we're talking seconds, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's something.
I get it.
Here's something funny.
It matters.
I'm gonna explain to you how fast it loads. So in Mad Max, when you're fast traveling, there's like a loading screen that comes up and it gives you like hints for the game. It tells you can press Y to get out of your car before that screen's even off.
So have you actually played your new system yet?
Yeah, I've been playing it last night.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Dang straight, Pete.
So, with audio.
Are you?
Yeah, with audio.
Satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Of course I'm satisfied. Are people satisfied when they upgrade their PCs? Of course they are.
Of course they are.
Now, I think Chris, I saw a video he posted saying like the Xbox, the Series X, whatever, like been like some of these Xbox been like smoking and.
That's all fake news. Microsoft even had to put out a thing that said, "I can't believe we have to post this, but do not put vape in your Xbox."
Yeah. That. I was like, I saw it. I was like, oh crap! And I was like, I tagged in. I was like, keep it safe. And then freaking maybe an hour or two later, like Microsoft came like, hey, don't vape into your systems, please.
Yeah, they're
so
like,
it's not true. This is not true.
It's not true.
They're not combusting these systems.
No, they're not combusting.
But I will say the disk drive is having trouble. I will say that.
That might be true, but who plays on the disk drive anyways?
I do.
Okay, like
one pay $500 person for their Xbox.
Every Series X came with a disk drive, so I mean,
true. That's true, but
you're playing on a disk drive right now with Mad Max, so
that's true too.
He's just trying to make excuses. Just stick up for Xbox right now.
I'm not
just trying to stick up for Xbox.
If they have problems, I'm sure they'll fix them.
All right,
they'll make it right. Okay. It's under manufacturer warranty for what, a year?
So
yes.
So are you gonna have the same experience as the Ring of Death? Is that what's gonna happen?
No.
All right.
How about the Switch Drift? How about that, Pete? Are we gonna have that same experience too?
I don't know anything about it.
Or the Switch with the foldable where it was getting warped. Are we gonna have those issues too, Pete? Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
All consoles have issues, bro. Just chill.
All right. Chris, have you been playing your PS5?
Tomorrow.
No, actually, I will not be playing my PS5 because Amazon just decided to ship my system out today, and so they're saying like, "Oh, you won't get it until Saturday." So that's fun. Why did I pre-order the damn thing in the first place?
But, hey, at least you'll have new games to play on it, Chris. Unlike Ant and his Xbox.
Oh, you mean the new game he could play on the PS4?
Oh, what, Miles Morales? Really?
Yeah,
I can't play Demon Souls in there. I can't play Ash. I can't play Astro's Playroom on there.
You could go get your PS3 out and play Demon Souls.
No. It's in the closet for a reason.
Oh dang! He retired that shit.
Like I'm considering retiring the PS4 probably on Friday.
Oh,
really?
Is it a Pro?
Yes.
Nice.
And probably, actually, you know what? I thought about trading in my Pro and my Xbox One X, the Xbox One X, for the Series X. I don't know. So far as $175 for both, so that means like $150 I have to pay out of pocket.
It's not horrible.
No, it's not horrible. But we shall see.
Are you still a Game Pass subscriber?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, then it's almost a must at that point.
Absolutely. I don't have to pay for another thing until I think September of next year.
Oh, nice. I think I'm through December or March now of the following year.
Nice.
Yeah. So
how's the sales right now of the systems, man? Is it record breaking?
I don't know. We won't know until
we won't know
until the smoke settles, the fake smoke.
But I mean, they're sold out everywhere.
Really?
So yeah. So
good luck finding one.
Yeah.
Is this the first time, guys, you actually get in and like shipped to your house, not like you not have to wait online.
That's the first console I've ever had shipped to my house. Yes.
First
it's kind of weird because I feel like for you guys it was kind of a thing, right? Like you used to wait in like till midnight or whatever to get your system.
Yeah.
Right?
In fact, me and Chris were texting back and forth about the launch, and I was like, I just want to go stand in a goddamn line in the store and get a system. I'm like, I hate this, like waiting for it to be shipped to me, the unknown. And then I'm like checking Amazon like every 10 minutes, and then when it finally beeps up and Chris, at the last 10 stops I got a little GPS of the driver. I'm like, oh shit, he's right around the corner. Oh shit, there's my Xbox.
Yeah, it's I always feel though, I don't know, you probably guys in some ways you like the fact that shipping to your house, but some ways you probably feel like, oh man, I wish I waited in line. It was fun.
No, I just want to go get it. I have no qualms about that.
I wish I can go get it now. The fact since it's going to be like days later after the release, because since the PS5 is launching tomorrow, and I'm not going to get mine until Saturday, it kind of makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like, maybe I should just freaking order it in person and just get that one.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, though, it's a cool experience because you have other people who feel the same way like you do, like perfect strangers who you don't know. And you're like, oh, we're over here the same energy trying to get this system. You know what I'm saying? You have the same energy, the same passion for video games like you do. And you're like, oh, cool, this is really cool. You get more pumped up the fact that, all these people are waiting in line for the same thing you want,
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of feel old going to console launches. I felt old like a couple years ago going to the Switch when I'm like, man, I'm like the oldest person here. Well, actually, Pete was with me, so he was the older person there, but I was the second oldest.
Did I go with you for the Switch?
Yeah, you went with me to get the Switch.
What's it? Because I think it was Logan, right?
Yeah, I think we went and watched Logan first, and then
we went and watched Logan, and after Logan went to go wait on the game stuff for the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, cool.
And then Breath of the Wild. Man, you're telling me Logan and Breath of the Wild came out on the same day? God damn, that's a sexy day right there.
That was a good day. But I remember that. And I think we waited till midnight or whatever, right?
Yep. That would be it.
Yeah.
I didn't even end up getting my Switch. And actually, this is my first launch day, like waiting, like online order. I remember getting a Switch like weeks later, but I got it like online and that was shipped to me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But this is the first actual like one. I'm like, I actually stayed up and pre-ordered that damn thing, and just waiting for it to be shipped to the house. Oh, also found my controller.
Nice.
Ooh, look at that.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just I just think it's funny though. Like, what is this now? This is the 5th iteration of Xbox and PlayStation.
No, 4th PlayStation or 4th Xbox, 5th PlayStation. Sorry.
4th Xbox, but yeah, you're right. 5th PlayStation. How many Nintendo systems already? This is
NES, Super NES, N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Switch. They're on their 7th.
DS? You're not gonna count that, or?
Well, yeah, but that's handheld. I don't know. Like that would be weird if you like I would count handhelds as separate ones, just like I would count the Vita and the PSP as separate ones. Okay. Even though I know the Switch is a handheld, I know, but now I feel like they merged both the divisions together because, well, for handhelds they had the Game Boy, they had the Game Boy Advance, then they had the Game Boy Advance SP, then they had the DS, and then the 3DS. And I guess you could say they had the DS Lite first in there, and then the 3DS, and then there was the 3DS. Was it a Pro or what they call that thing? There was like a second iteration of the 3DS.
XL.
Yeah. Was that the one that had a few games on it that like only would run on that? Okay.
I think so, yeah. 3DS XL and then Lite. Yeah, that sounds about right. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say these systems become generational. When you think about it, these system launches become very generational. Because
Chris, we forgot about the 2DS. That thing was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because you think about it, we're all like 90s kids, and we grew up on Super Nintendo, Genesis, and the next generation grew up on PS2.
No, you're missing a generation. N64 and PlayStation.
N64, yeah, you're right. That was a big generation too in the 90s. Yeah. A lot of kids grew up on that. That was their first system. N64.
Sega Saturn in there too.
Yeah. and then you got the PS2, Xbox,
GameCube.
GameCube.
That was 2000 and 2001. All those systems.
I'm just saying it's very, very generational because, like I said, all the new kids are now going for this stuff. So this is going to be the first impression when you look at it. So
yeah,
I just think it's weird though.
What was that, Chris?
No, go ahead, Pete.
No, I was gonna say it's weird though because think about it. Like I remember the Nintendo, or some people Atari, I guess, was before Nintendo, whatever. But everybody remembered that. I wonder how weird it is for everybody, these kids who played these new systems, look back at the old systems and be like, oh, like
they don't
look at it like crap. Like, oh, I don't want to play that ancient thing. No,
they don't.
I don't want to play that ancient thing.
My daughter is Roblox, Minecraft. She wants to play stuff where she's online playing with other people, and that's that's her thing. She doesn't want to play single player games. She does not do single player games. She wants to play online with other people, and so she's like Roblox, Minecraft. That's it.
Well, it's become very sociable, the games,
Yep.
Whereas growing up, when it was us, well, our how we socialized was, I feel like either 2-player, like Contra or whatever,
co-op or couch versus
two-player co-op, or you go to the arcades, and that's how you socialize with other people.
Yep.
You go to the video game arcades. That's pretty much what our online was. Now it's like, you don't even have to, you could just stay at home by yourself and play with others. So
they were just preparing us for 2020, Pete.
Yeah.
So what's up, Chris? What were you gonna say?
I totally forgot. I kind of blanked out there. Oh yes, no, I remember. Will you be streaming anything?
I would like to. Do you know if they have streaming apps built in? Like, can I Twitch stuff?
Yeah,
through there.
Should be.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't have a camera, so it'll just be gameplay, but I could do that for sure.
Okay.
I can talk over too.
I'll probably be doing Spider-Man Saturday night. Then
okay, I'll try to do maybe some Gears Tactics. I'll try to do something that's newer, or maybe I'll do some Grounded because I'm digging Grounded right now, and I think a lot of people probably would watch that.
Yeah, since no one really knows what it is, they're like, oh, what is that?
Dude, the last update, it was awesome. They were just like, Microsoft's like 3 words: big ass fish. they put 2 koi fish in the pond in the back, dude. If you go swimming, they'll like freaking chomp you up like they're like sharks, dude. It's awesome. Crap.
Oh wow. All right. So be looking. It's launch week. Video games are cool. It's awesome. This is a good time to be a gamer right now. That's all it is. Good time to be a gamer.
All right.
Next up, Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered is real.
It's coming to everything but the Switch.
Did it get a Mass Effect to the Switch, or was that the Wii U? I think the Wii U got a Mass Effect.
Did it?
Yeah, I think a Mass Effect 3 or something like that.
It did have Mass Effect 3. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Which is weird. You're like, let's get Mass Effect 3, but not any other.
Yeah, let's get 1 and 2. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I agree.
Well, that's what's funny. I was talking with one of my friends, and I was like, one of the cool things too about Game Pass is like, even if you've missed games, like let's say, for instance, because he was asking me if I've played the Warhammer game, like I forget which one he was asking me about. It might have been like Chaos Bane or Vermintide, one of them, and I was like, I'm like, no, I'm like, I just know that there's so many of them in the series that I've never played them, and I feel like there's no good like jumping in point. Well, the cool thing about Game Pass is you can kind of just jump in and play it because no money has to be exchanged. Like right. Mass Effect, for instance, if I was just a Wii U owner and I never played the other Mass Effect, why would I jump in at 3?
Yeah, exactly.
But like it just makes no sense. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump in here at 3. Yeah. So I feel like as video game franchises move along, I feel like subscription services are really good for them. I think that's why EA did a really good job of having EA Play, because they actually beat Game Pass really to the market with that. Yeah. And I feel like when they released Andromeda, you could have went back and played 1, 2, and 3, even though Andromeda sucked. But
right, that's true.
Ooh, what is this thing? Oh, is this the trailer for Mass Effect?
The trailer for it. If it will play, seems like it's not going to. So I'm going to hide that for a second.
Okay, not a problem.
Actually, we know it's real. It's coming next year, 2021. Be on the lookout for that.
Was it spring? They just gave it like a generic spring? Yeah. It wasn't okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was launch window.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. Next up, there we go. Johnny Depp forced out of Fantastic Beasts. WB asked Johnny Depp to leave Fantastic Beasts 3 because of the fact of his legal issues and going on and whatnot. And now Mads Mikkelsen, I think that's his name. Don't want to butcher it. Is in talks to take over for his role. What are you guys' thoughts? And also, it got delayed a year, so it's not coming out till 2022.
Okay, so I don't know too much of what's going on in the court case between those two, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. What I've heard, though, I mean, at first she accused him of whatever, spousal abuse and all that stuff, but then you find out there's actual recording that she actually admitted of actually abusing him, like throwing objects at him and having arguments and being the violent one and all that stuff. Now, it is a complete mess, the whole thing and all that. Now, I'm not sure really whose side you're going to take, because, like I said, it seems like a marriage made in hell for both of them, like it just seems like it. But I don't know. Like I said, I hate the fact that their dirty laundry got aired out, and pretty much the world knows about it. And I don't know who's right and who's wrong in the sense. It's a shame that this has to happen.
Does WB do Fantastic Beasts?
Yes.
So I think if they should force him out, they should force her out of Aquaman.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I don't feel that one should be forced out over the other.
Right. I agree. 100% agree, because, like I said, she admitted of actually on tape, and I've heard this tape. She admitted of actually throwing like objects at him, throwing a pan.
Did you see the one where she recorded him and he was mad of something at the time, and then she just wanted to capture him being mad and upset and then throwing things. He actually threw things, but it wasn't at her or anything like that.
Yeah, who cares then?
And after the video, she was called smiling, I kind of got you, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed almost like she was trying to get that,
bait him, doing something. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going over there and saying that like I said, I don't know all the whole details. I didn't really pay attention too much to the court case. All I know, I remember hearing this whole recording of her. Literally, they trying to patch up their whole thing. She even said hey, you throw this at me, you do this to me and all that. And she's like, well, yeah, but I wanted you to listen. And I'm like, it was just a marriage made in hell and all that. I just feel, though, it shouldn't, like I said, just because it's there's a lot of times when men have abused women, but there is cases of women abusing men.
Yes.
It shouldn't be no I'm saying double standard in that sense. If that does happen, it should be no double standard in that sense. Abuse is abuse, regardless of what it is.
I would agree.
And I feel like if, let's say, a female's doing that, because like I said, most of the time, men are, whatever, men are more likely to be the abusers. But like I said, there is cases of women being them guys, and I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? And guys will not, of course, admit to it because, they don't want to admit to it. They don't want to be like, oh, man, it's kind of shameful in a sense for them. But, it's those cases do exist. And like I said, there shouldn't be no double standard in that sense, And I feel like if like I said, if there's evidence that he's, sure, he shouldn't be on, he shouldn't do a movie. But if there's evidence on her, I as well, and WB is doing it, she shouldn't be working either. She should pay the consequences, because what example are you teaching? You're not teaching a good example in this sense. You're not teaching that the fact that, you're at fault as well. You're guilty as well. So that's my opinion on that. Like I said, and, like I said, I don't see how this, by doing this is creating some sort of like, like I said, because it's like I said, abuse is abuse, regardless what sex it is, regardless who it is. Abuse is abuse. So I feel like any case should be looked at as the same. So my opinion.
I agree. So I mean, if it comes down to it, Mads Mikkelsen,
who's a great actor, by the way. He's going to do a good role with that role. He is a great actor.
But I mean, I kind of feel like Colin Farrell should have been back then.
Colin would have been good too. Colin would have been pretty good
since he was in the first one.
Yeah,
as Johnny Depp's character.
Wait, so it was Colin Farrell, then they changed it to Johnny Depp, the same character, and now they're going to be a third character?
Yeah.
Or a third actor playing the same character? That's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
They could easily say, like, oh, he changed back into Johnny, not into Johnny Depp, but changed back into Colin Farrell. Because Colin Farrell played him first, and at the end of the movie, he changed his look into Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
so it would make sense to be like, oh, okay, so
go back to Colin Farrell.
Go back to Colin Farrell.
Unless they had some sort of like falling out, Colin Farrell and the executives or whatever. Maybe that's why. I have no idea.
I don't know.
But I mean, Mads Mikkelsen is a very good actor, though. I mean, he could do a good job with that role. But like I said, though, it's a kind of already a mess to begin with. This whole thing,
100%.
So it's like I don't understand. I don't see how people are going to be like, yeah, let's look forward to the next one. It's just it's already becoming a mess. It's not this. I feel Fantastic Beasts already had a bad start, and it's going to be hard for them to bounce back. It's not like Harry Potter, those movies, because those were all excellent. I think that was a great series, and great anthology, but now a great series, I'd say movie series. But this rocky start, so we'll see if they can bounce back.
We shall see. Next up, this is for Peter. Let's see if we can get this going. Let's see. Please don't do that. Okay.
And I want to see Ant too, his reaction, because Ant's Mr. AEW hater.
And you think this is gonna change it?
Knowing you'd probably be like, that's still garbage.
Oh no, it looks bad. I'm not gonna hold you. It does look bad, but I can't get to freaking play for some reason.
The only saving grace of it right now is it's being done by Ukes, and it has the director from the No Mercy series, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
No, it doesn't mean that at all. Actually,
I'll be honest, man. I saw the trailer. I mean, the graphics are good. I mean, they're not look great. I mean, they're not like I don't know. In my opinion, they don't look. Yes, they're not. They're not like WWE 2K, whatever. They're realistic, whatever. I mean, sure. I hear some criticism about that. That's fine. My biggest thing, dude, in all honesty, is gameplay. Can it play exactly like No Mercy? If it has the same gameplay, that's what I want in a wrestling game.
But how are they going to make an AEW game play like No Mercy when it's all about flippies and floppies?
There's not flipping and floppies, and there's a lot of wrestling holes too.
I've never seen that in AEW. I only ever see flippy and floppy.
You ever even watch AEW, and have you ever even watched AEW? You don't even watch the product, and
it's okay, Pete. I understand. You take offense to it. That's okay.
I mean,
I don't take offense. There's no offense. I'm just
look at this. Look at this.
By the way, guys, it's not a finished product. It's gonna get better. It's not finished.
I hope so, because I think the Switch has better graphics than that.
I'm just saying it's not over. It's just starting, not a finished product.
Just starting. It comes out in 2021. It
could come out about next fall, and it could be a completely different game.
And Jericho is not that shredded. I'm sorry.
His torso is like no. That looks like those their shirts with the fake abs and whatnot. That's exactly what that looks like. That looks like the muscle costume thing, and then with a shirt on with the fake abs and whatnot. And that's literally what that looks like.
Maybe if
it's not a finished product, it could be polished off.
He might be that big if his name was Drew McIntyre, but no, he's definitely no Drew McIntyre.
Hey, dude, I'm sorry. you can't say any when it comes to wrestling games. Look at W2K20. What kind of
we're not biased. We are going to trash on both.
Yeah.
We will bring the trash compactor for both of these games.
Though? Like all they need to do is have a game that can actually play right. That game couldn't even have so much glitches.
Because Pete, we're about to be in the year 2021, and my games aren't supposed to look like that anymore.
True.
I understand you're wearing an Atari shirt. You don't get it. You don't get what it's like to have a Series X. Where'd that bad boy go? To have a Series X.
May I'm different, maybe because I'm spoiled because of like No Mercy or games like that, and that's all I want. I swear to God, I played the 2K games, and that gameplay is rubbish. A lot of that gameplay in those games.
I would agree with you, but here's the thing: why can't I have good? Why can't I have good gameplay and good graphics? Why do I have to?
Yeah, yes, those look a lot better. I agree. The graphics look excellent in those games. I 100% agree. I mean, when you go,
I don't know if Triple H was that shredded either, though.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Yes, the details in W2K are a lot better than AEW game. But hey, all I want is very good gameplay. That's all I'm asking for. If they can have the same gameplay they had in No Mercy, that's all I want in a wrestling game.
Well, dude, there you go, Pete. You might have it. You might have it one day.
And I'll actually buy it. I'll buy it day one if that's the case. I'll buy it day one. Because that's what Kenny Omega was doing the whole press conference. He said that. Like he said, you want No Mercy, you want like virtual pro wrestling, that's what you're gonna get. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm like, that's what you're trying to do? Count me in. I'll buy it. Hell, man, I don't even care. It could be like literally, the game could even look like Wii U graphics or GameCube graphics, and I don't really care, man. I'll still buy the game because it has like that type of gameplay. That's all I want, man.
I'm good. I'm not paying.
I know you're good.
I'm not paying for 480p games.
I know, because you want the 4K,
60 frames a second, 120 actually.
Yes, you want all of that.
We're about to come in 2021. There's no excuse for where games can't be in 1080p at least. No excuse.
I guess my issue is it's like you're making a game that's supposed to be photorealistic, so aim for that. Like if they looked if they looked like the Battleground characters and that's the kind of game they were going for, then I don't care. You could have Battleground looking characters. I'm not going to be mad about that.
I agree. They look more like Battleground. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I want if I'm going to play a game that's photorealistic, let's give me some photorealistic. But I like here's the thing, Pete. I agree. I want a good engine. I want a No Mercy like engine. But I also want the graphics to go with that engine in this day and age.
Yeah, I mean it's a start. I'm not saying though it's going to be a great start. It might not be like the best looking game out there.
If we're all going to be bashing on Craig the ogre from from Halo, I mean we got to share the love here.
I'll be honest though, like I remember playing. I'm an N64. I think I played WCW NWO World Tour, and that game was pretty. Like you can tell, like the evolution of that engine and the games that came right after that, to the point like 4 games after or 3 games after you had No Mercy and how great that game was. Mm-hmm. And if they just kept on doing that, who knows how good it would have been. It would have been great. I mean, look at Def Jam.
I never understood the wrestling games back in the day. Like I never understood why PlayStation and like Nintendo always had different wrestling games. That never made sense to me.
Yeah, no, me too. I don't understand because like I said, I never cared for their gameplay. It just really, now they do the whole counter, like they do the counter thing, and then they do the joystick thing, and like you have to like match up like for submissions and all. Like can't like I'm more of the buddy mashing or stuff like that. I always feel like that's a way to do it, but for some reason they chose it completely different, which it's not fun at all.
Oh snap! Here's some good breaking news. Microsoft is officially trying to bring back a version of 1 vs. 100. That was fun on the 360. Oh, look at those glitches. That's some good stuff right there, Chris.
What the hell's going on with John Cena's arm, man?
Dude, they also had the duck walking. Remember that?
Oh, my goodness.
Where'd Chris go?
I'm right here.
Oh, there he is.
But
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm happy. I'll be honest. When I heard this and they said No Mercy director and Yuke's get involved, I was pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm happy. I know you guys are being critical, and that's fine. That you have
we have to be critical.
Excellent.
We can't be critical of one wrestling game and not of the other if they suffer from mistakes as well.
You see, I want something different. I want an alternative. This is the alternative to a wrestling game, just like AEW is the alternative to wrestling.
That's okay, Pete. I'll bring you an alternative to a 480p TV if you want an alternative.
a tube TV. It's like with a giant screen, giant thing on the back. Here you go. Enjoy that one.
Dude, you're talking to the same guy who literally played No Mercy like a couple months ago, okay? I still play that game.
Stop.
And you know what?
Put the N64 down, Pete. Play modern games.
I'm just saying, dude, I can still go back and play that game and have a good time. So if that tells you something, I'm sorry. I want this wrestling game.
I'm going to say that you are in a small group of people that would do that.
And that's fine. I like that. So this game is definitely calling to me.
There you go.
All right.
Pete's going to buy 5,000 copies of it.
Yes, I will.
5,000 copies.
Oh my 1,000 copies. So even though
everyone's Christmas present next year is going to be a copy of AEW.
Yeah, they just give it out to everybody. Forcefully give it out to everybody. Give it out to my family. That's what you get.
All right, let's move on.
You should ask Ukes for copies of the game so you can put it in people's stocking stuffers.
I will, man. I'll be everybody's stocking stuffers. Merry Christmas, man.
All right. Anyway, the Scorpion King is coming back with The Rock to produce because The Rock needs to spend his money. Apparently,
that's true.
I mean, he bought the XFL. He's producing this. I mean, why not? He feels the need to spend money. There's no reason.
But he's not going to be in the Scorpion King.
No,
he's going to produce it, but he's not going to be in it, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the Scorpion King? Yeah. Jason Momoa.
It could be Roman. It could be Roman Reigns.
He's right, man.
Well, Roman is the tribal chief. He needs to feed the family.
Now he's all in on Roman Reigns. He's all in on Roman Reigns.
Dude, Roman Reigns is the best thing going on in all of wrestling right now. So I'm just letting you know that.
Critical of Roman Reigns. He's like, oh, this guy's hot trash. He's so bad. Then look at him now. All in on Roman Reigns.
All because they turned him heel. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I feel like that's the reason why. Because the fact that they figure out what to do with the character of Roman Reigns, and they're like, oh, why don't we just make him into a bad guy? Why haven't we done that before? And then now it's working for everyone.
So Vince said that he felt that Roman wasn't there facial expression wise, and that's like when he was wrestling, and that's why they never pulled the trigger. They said they didn't think he could pull off the character prior. So I don't know. It's pretty damn good right now, though.
It's kind of funny though, because I feel like Vince is so out of touch about stuff like that. He doesn't even know what his talent, what kind of talent he really has.
Well, maybe he was right because he's killing it right now.
Maybe.
But yeah, I can see him taking over the Scorpion King role. I mean, he has the long hair anyway, so you know what I'm saying.
Like dead.
Yeah, but like Rock had that's fake hair on the Rock.
Oh yeah, I know it was. I know it was fake hair, but.
Are we bringing Brendan Fraser back too, guys?
No, that was
same
Mummy.
franchise.
Scorpion King.
Yeah, it's a Mummy, Scorpion King. It's all related.
It's the same franchise. It was a spinoff.
Or we can bring Nathan Fillion in as Brendan Fraser's character, right? Underutilized. No. Bring it back. Bring it back to the beginning of the conversation.
No.
No one can't bring back is Michael Clark Duncan. Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. Didn't he actually? Didn't he? No, it was the other way around. Rock knocked him out, or something like that. Or Michael Clark Duncan knocked Rock out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest with you, it's been years since I've seen the first one. Like it's probably been over 10 years, easily.
It was a decent movie. It wasn't like anything special, but it was a decent movie. I thought
everything that came after was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Who took over the role afterwards? Because I don't think The Rock did them all right.
It was like 3 other actors who took over.
Oh my gosh.
Was it Randy Couture one of them?
Yes.
I wonder if Randy Couture was one.
I think he was the third or fourth one.
Oh god, that's like made for TV right there.
Let me actually figure out who.
But I don't know. I mean, it's not like I feel like Scorpion King wasn't that popular. I mean, it had its moment, but wasn't that popular. So it's kind of fun to bring it back. I mean, maybe they could do something much better with it, make it more special, more epic. You know, if they could go that route, then sure, why not?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of like, why? I don't know.
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my goodness, 5 movies of that?
Yes.
I bet they're all like straight to sci-fi, right?
No, straight to DVD. Pretty much the same thing. But yeah, speaking of spin-offs, by the way, speaking of them, as I pull up this, hold on. Bear with me here.
Oh, we can talk about another wrestler, aren't we?
No.
Oh, I thought we were going to go with something else.
No. What are you talking about since we're on a wrestling one?
Dun, da, da, da.
Doing
John
what?
Cena getting a spin-off show on HBO Max for his character in Suicide Squad.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, no one's going to see it because no one wants to watch it.
You don't know that. I mean, he was the star character in Blockers. So, I mean...
Yeah, I heard he was good in that.
He was pretty darn good in that. Speaking of which, have you not seen it, Anthony?
Have not seen it.
You should definitely watch it.
Do I need to watch that one?
You and Leah definitely need to watch that one.
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of spinoffs, A Quiet Place.
I did see that one.
Is getting a spinoff. With one movie that has been released, we're getting a spinoff of this. Why?
Good question. I mean, well, like, what's going to be a spinoff about? Somebody else dealing with the same problem?
Another farm 20 miles away.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's about. I'm just joking.
It's going to be like a freaking like, oh, Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead. Fear A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Gosh.
A quieter place.
There you go. There's no need for this. You can come out with a second. The second one's supposed to come out. I understand that. I understand it completely. But there's no need for this. There's not. Wait until the second one's out and people see it and get a reception of it. Then be like, oh, okay, finally, maybe I can bring this out.
They don't even say what it's supposed to be about. It just says an untitled spin-off connected to the events. From director Jeff Nichols, who has made Mud and Loving.
Mud is a good movie. Matthew McConaughey, that's a pretty good movie. I feel like Hollywood gets like, that's the problem with Hollywood. You know, they don't have no ideas. If a good idea comes out, then they're like, oh yeah, let's try to milk it as much as we can. Let's just keep on milking this franchise. Like I said, Quiet Place is probably one of the best new horror movies out there. I feel like, because it really took a great idea, like executed excellent. Like it was so excellent executed, the whole idea, how to use the sounds, everything about it.
Yeah,
it was tremendous. I thought it was a great idea. I mean, it wasn't like something they changed the whole aspect of it, because it's pretty much. I mean, so many movies have done that, like monsters, aliens, and survivalists. But I think the way they did it was so excellent. The fact that very little sound. When any little sound happened, it frightened you.
right.
I thought, so yeah, I don't see why they need another movie like that. I think the thing with Quiet Place is not the fact that, I mean, you want to know more about the aliens, but the reason why the aliens are scary is because you don't know too much about them,
Yeah.
And why go more deeper in it? I don't think it's something like mythology that you need to go deeper in it. I think just the way it is, it's fine, So yeah, it's stupid to do a spinoff.
Yeah, it's beyond stupid, but they're doing it. Speaking of more movies that doesn't need to be we don't need at the moment. Oh, there it is. Boom, boom. Night Has Fallen movie has been announced.
Oh God, another one.
Another one. This would be the fourth one in the whole series. Why?
And you love these movies, so you tell me.
I like the first one.
Think about the other ones too, like London Has Fallen and
London Has Fallen wasn't horrible. I never seen the third one. I haven't. Angel Has Fallen.
Angel Has Fallen.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but the first one's like fantastic. Like,
yeah,
actually,
pretty good. I actually watched.
Took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
First one was pretty good. I actually liked the first one.
Like, I really, I mean, I knew a little bit what it was about, but I remember watching it and like you have like the opening scene on the bridge, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, like that was kind of weird. And then like literally like minutes later, they're storming the White House. You're like, what?
Yeah,
you're like that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I thought the first one was pretty good. I think the other ones are a little bit too much. Like, how many times are these terrorists going to attack the president? You know, how many times he's going to be involved in it? It seems a little bit too like to the point where like you're like, okay, you know, again, you're doing it over and over again. It just makes no sense to me. But yeah, milking the franchise. You know, that's all they're doing.
Yeah, to the left of the trilogy. I mean, okay, so what was it? Olympus has fallen. They're taking over the White House. London has fallen. They are in London, and then like they were something happened. Something big happened. I think it was the fact that the president ended up getting shot, or something along that. And then, okay, you have a story about that. Third one was the fact that like Morgan Freeman had to go into hiding since he's the president, and people thought Gerard Butler killed him or whatever case it be. But that turns out not to be the case. And now we're going to have another one. I don't know why, but we're having another one.
You know what they should have done? They should have treated like this series like Jack Ryan series, where he has different like other experience, not always about protecting the president, but have other kind of scenarios when it comes to care. Like, you know, like Jack Bauer or like things like that. They should have changed the whole storyline. They focus too much about people going after the president, where it should have been there's other terrorist things that are going on around the world, and he's got to go stop it or whatever.
Right. You should have focused on that.
Yeah, like a different type of storylines. Because if they're based on Gerald Bartlow's character, it would have been good, and they just have him being a different like whatever. But the fact they keep on doing the same storyline over and over, it's kind of like the Home Alone thing. Like, why do sequels of Home Alone? It constantly keeps on happening over and over again. Same thing with this story. How does this constantly keep on happening to the same character over and over again? It seems kind of like redundant.
Yeah.
So.
Very true. Very, very true. Very true. So there's that. Actually, no, not July. There's a movie that's going to be released on digital platforms here soon that I'm trying to make sure I get the right date for. Nope, that's not it. Screw it. This is what we're going to do. Where are you at? Okay, wait, anyway. Tenet is coming out.
December 15th?
December 15th, yes.
Boom. That's like a month away, Chris.
To your home and all that good stuff. It is a month away. And it'll be released simultaneously with all of the other digital and physical copies will be released on December 15th.
Is it coming to any streaming services or just for purchase at right now?
It'll be... What do you mean?
Is it going to come to like Netflix or HBO Max or any of those? No? Okay.
No, right now. It's going to be treated like kind of like a actual like movie that was in theaters. Now it's being released into DVD format, and then later on probably go to HBO Max since it's Warner Brothers.
That is cool. I'm excited.
Indeed. Sir, are you ready for the football picks because I got nothing else.
Let's. Oh, one last thing. I did hear that the first episode of WandaVision was actually filmed in black and white and in front of a live studio audience. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, as a throwback to the shows, the old shows of what, the 50s and 60s.
Mary Tyler Moore and I love Lucy.
And they released a couple new pictures, and in one of the pictures, she's pregnant.
Well,
it's a sitcom show.
Yeah, but I mean, you do know like the whole storyline with her going crazy, right? In the comic books, that she was pregnant with Vision's kids, but Vision died, and her kids, I feel, I forgot if they died in labor or they just didn't exist at all. I can't remember. That's what she goes
I'm going to guess they didn't exist at all, considering he's an android.
Well, yeah, but he's a humanoid android. I don't know. I can't explain the whole thing, but that's the whole thing. That's when she goes crazy. So that's when she goes insane, and she does the whole Hazel M. So,
they could be leading to it.
That's what I'm thinking. It looks like it's leading to her. So.
Ooh, that's interesting. All right, let's do some football picks.
Let's do it.
All right, so after last week, I am still in first. Pete is behind me by 2 games, and Chris lost a little ground because he picked the Washington football team. Even though I told him the Giants never lose to the.
They just got bad luck. That's all that was. It was just bad luck.
But whatchamacallit? Okay, so Thursday night game, gentlemen. Indianapolis Colts. Phillip Rivers travels down the road a little bit to Tennessee to take on Ryan Tannehill and the Titans. I'm going Tennessee.
I'm going to go with Tennessee also.
Colts actually do not look bad.
They don't look bad, though, but in their division game, but still going with Titans.
Let's go with the Colts.
All right.
There we go, Chris.
I like that.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Taking chances. I like it.
In the NFC least division matchup, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Football Giants.
Eagles.
I'm going with Eagles too. Because
fly, Eagles, fly.
Don't they always beat the Giants too?
Yep, they always beat the Giants.
And they're leading division, so yeah, I'm going to Eagles also.
Eagles it is.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You
must hate saying that coming out of your mouth, huh, man?
I don't really care this year.
In the flop game this week, you have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Green Bay Packers. Green Bay.
Packers, man.
Green Bay.
That's not even a question.
Like we should make a rule that if you pick Jacksonville that week, like on a game like that, you get three points or something like that, because that's just like no one's gonna do it.
So there's a story between Chris. I don't know if Chris knows this story, but this is a pretty funny story between so Jimmy, for like 1 year, I can't remember when he started picking the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like he believed in Jacksonville Jaguars for some reason. He's like, oh, they're gonna be good, man. So every week you have to pick it up. Every week you lost, man. I think for 1 week you picked against them, they won. But seriously, he bet
and like every week when they were losing, it was by like missed field goals and stuff, and it was all down to the wire. It's so funny.
He used to get so pissed. He's like, come on. He used to get so mad, dude. It's so funny, dude. I just laugh because that's like I said, Jimmy probably still picking Jackson to this day.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious.
It is, man.
All right. Washington football team versus Detroit Lions. I'm going Detroit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Detroit.
Alex Smith did not look bad.
What up, Mark and Harrison?
I might have to go with. Nah, I'm going with the other team.
What's up, Mark?
You going Washington?
No, I'm not going Washington. I'm going
Detroit?
I'm going Detroit Lions.
All right. What do we got next, Chris?
Next up, you have the Texans traveling to the Cleveland Browns.
I am going to go with Cleveland because Baker will be back this week.
I kind of want to pick a game against you, but I got to go with the Browns too. I'm sorry.
I'm going with Texans.
Damn. Chris, man, you're taking a lot of gambles, aren't you?
It's not a gamble. That they played good last week.
Oh, you're right. The Texans are playing better now.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Carolina Panthers.
I feel like you guys have to come back and put a hurting on them. After what happened last week, there's no way you guys are going to put another flop out there.
And Chris, not to be a jerk, how mad were you that game? Did you throw anything?
I didn't throw anything, but I felt like how Tom felt when he slammed his helmet on the ground. It was like, what the freak are you throwing to, dude?
I think Chris probably busted out the dad talk and said, "I'm not mad right now. I'm just disappointed."
yeah. That was terrible. Like, what the hell were you doing? How do you run? Okay, you know how many rushing attempts they had?
4
rushing touchdowns,
like all game.
No, rushing attempts.
Oh, 4 all attempts. What the hell?
Like all game.
All game.
Wait a minute, they got Leonard Fournette and
and Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones. Yeah. They ran the ball 4 times.
Chris is gonna be like, Mr. Byron Leftwich, we need to have a little conversation here. Was Brady audibling out? Was that on him?
No.
That's weird.
He was trying to do the Bruce Arians tactic, where Bruce Arians is more like, let's go ahead and like launch it down the field, and Tom is more like, here, let me throw it to my running back, let me throw it to this person, short pass here, short pass there, and take you away a little by little gains here and there. Bruce Arians is more of the fact like, no, I'm gonna throw bombs on you kind of a thing, and like Tom tried to throw bombs, and didn't work out so well.
So
that'll be interesting if you guys meet up again in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I kind of ask something. Okay, I'm going to ask Ant this. What is the worst game you ever seen from each other? Worst loss you ever experienced where you're so pissed?
Oh, dude, Super Bowl against the Ravens. It's not even close.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the 49ers?
That's bad, but dude, when you get to the Super Bowl and you lose, it's worse. You guys don't know that because Chris's team's undefeated in the Super Bowl, and you've never seen your team in the Super Bowl.
Hold on. Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the St. Louis Rams, when Kurt Warner was on the team, when Sean King was playing, and that one bad call.
Rodell Anthony?
Yeah.
I know the play you're talking about.
prevented the Bucs going to the Super Bowl. That one play prevented them, and I was like, I remember that play as a kid, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yep. Well, that's similar to what Pete's talking about too. That 49er game. That 49er game was stupid too. But no, I would say that the Ravens Super Bowl made me more mad because you're in the Super Bowl. You want your team to be at least competitive, and they just get freaking wrecked.
Okay. No. For me, butt fumble.
Oh, absolutely, dude! Because you had to see that goddamn play for months.
Oh my god! Not only that, dude, I was so mad, dude. No, and the funny thing was the Thanksgiving though, and my Thanksgiving was great. I thought I had a great Thanksgiving. I think, like I said, food was great. Family over. I even think we went to see Skyfall with my family or whatever. I think it was great, and it was great until then, until that freaking moment. And I swear to God, I don't like they literally. Interception, pick six, or whether pick six, fumble, pick six, butt fumble. I mean, it was like literally, I couldn't believe that crap. I had to go. I think I had to leave the house and go shopping on Black Friday just to kind of get my mind off of it because I'm like, this is absolute bullshit. The worst game I ever seen. That really was hands down.
He did some consumer therapy. That's the best.
I did that night. I did that night, man. That was absolute garbage. That might have been one of the worst games I've seen. So. Worst losses experience.
It hurts more, Pete, when it actually means something.
Well, it did. It was a divisional game. No, it did.
I'm kidding.
I know.
Pete.
divisional game, and we're going to try to get the division. And
what about when you lost your 2 championship games in a row? Those weren't hurtful.
They were, but I mean, I think it's different because it was already like it wasn't like close. It was more like it was inevitable. We're losing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like something where it was like one play or one like little thing, and then that cost you the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I remember. I think we lost to Pittsburgh by a couple touchdowns, and then we lost to another. I forgot the other team we lost to. So it wasn't like, oh man, we should have won or whatever. It was just like we didn't lose terribly, but we didn't lose like so close where we should have won that game. So
yeah.
What up, Tabitha?
What's up, Tabitha? How you doing? What's up, Mark? What's up, Tabitha? Thank you all for watching.
Next up, crap!
Bucks. We all picked Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bucks. Next game, the Chargers traveling to Miami Dolphins.
I'm actually go Miami. They've looked pretty good. It's Tua time.
Yeah, they've looked good. The defense has been like, here, we're going to take the load off of you for a little bit. So that's what's happened with that, in my opinion.
I think it's Tua time, guys. And the Chargers can't win a damn game.
No, they can't.
Who you guys going with?
Dolphins.
I went for already Dolphins. I picked it before you, Ant.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Trying to copy my pick.
Of course, Pete.
Next up, the Denver Broncos traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Raiders.
I like the Raiders.
Raiders. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Buffalo Bills this is going to be a good one, the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, that is a good one.
I'm going Arizona. That 1 week the bottom's going to fall out against Buffalo. I'm just waiting for it. And it's going to be this week. I'm going Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Arizona as well.
I like the Bills. And Bills definitely played good against the Seahawks. I think that the only reason I'm going to pick Arizona is because it's a road game. So they have to travel all the way other side of the country. So, yeah.
All right.
Arizona.
Arizona it is. Next up, the San Francisco 49ers at the New Orleans Saints.
Saints.
Then next up, Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams. Seahawks after the debacle that they put up the other day.
I'm going Seattle as well.
I'm going to Seattle too. A division game, they should win that.
Because that was embarrassing.
Bills, I can say Bills don't count the Bills. They're good, man.
I still think the bottom's going to fall out on that team at some point.
Yeah, the defense sucks though, man. From like the Seahawks that game. I don't know what the hell's up with that defense.
I don't know. Russell Wilson wasn't looking that great either.
No, he wasn't. He normally looks a lot sharper than that.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on with that. And then we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the almost defeated Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, we all know the Cowboys weren't going to win that game.
Are you serious? Did you not see that freaking hold?
I did. I did.
All right, you need to look it up because, literally, there was a pass interference call that should have been called because the defender literally hugged the dude in the end zone. It was like holding him onto it, and it didn't get called. It was like, what the hell?
Well, the powers that be, I guess, want to see Pittsburgh undefeated still.
Oh my gosh, there was like 3 calls that were just like so stupid that they didn't call, and I was like, wow, this is stupid.
Well, the Steelers are going to have those games where, they're going to, it's going to be close. I mean, all the great teams are going to have those games where, you're going to look, the other team's going to look way better than you think they're going to do. So, hey, what's up, Arena?
No, but literally, you get beat. The cornerback got beat and held the guy onto the guy in the end zone, and they didn't call it. And the ball ended up getting thrown in and get picked off. They didn't call it. They didn't call it pass interference.
Talk about football.
That's ridiculous. My opinion.
But still, Steelers going to be undefeated this week. Still the undefeated team.
I don't know. Joe Burrow coming to town.
They're going to be undefeated.
No, I'm going Pittsburgh, but
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, make that bold pick, Ant.
That bold pick.
Which bold pick are you making here with the Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots?
Patriots are toast. I'm going Baltimore. If the Jets almost beat them,
there's no way. I'm sorry. The way the Patriots, the fact that they barely could beat the Jets, I'm gonna have to go with Baltimore. I'm sorry. Yeah. Patriots are a bad team.
Rocking the boy back. I'm going with Baltimore as well. Cam Newton just looks he looks bad.
Yeah, Cam does look bad. I don't know where Cam's will be playing next year. He ain't gonna be playing for the Patriots still next year though.
Next up, last game of the week. Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Night football. We have is it Nick Foles still playing?
Yes.
And what's the other dude's name on Minnesota?
Shit.
You like that? Kirk Cousins.
There you go, Kirk Cousins.
Like that.
Yep. You like that. You got a battle of ex-NFL least quarterbacks.
I mean, would you call it NFL least? Well, I mean, I would call Jameis Winston NFL least. With him like, oh yeah, let me pretend I'm eating them dubs.
Well, he's so used to eating the L's. Now he's eating dubs. Jameis needs to calm down. He's not even playing.
Well, he played a couple snaps and then he's like, oh man, I got to play.
Hold up, I gotta answer a question. So the Raiders still do exist. They play LA. They're now Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they went Oakland, Los Angeles, back to Oakland, out to Las Vegas.
They don't know where they want to go.
No, the Raiders are football.
That's right, sport.
Yes. Right, sport.
All right. So we have a movie to review, gentlemen.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Wait, we got more. But wait, there's more.
We have an episode we got to review. Did you forget about that?
Oh, I did forget about that.
I just need to get
you forgot about that, Ant.
I just need to get the picture right here. Hold on. Bear with me. Well, anyway, we're reviewing Baby Yoda. Not Baby Yoda. Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 2. What is it called again?
The Passenger.
The Passenger. Yeah.
The Passenger. Yes, indeed. What did you guys think of the episode?
Who wants to start off?
I thought it was very good again. I like how we started back in Tatooine again. We got to see a little bit more of the pit lady. I don't know what her name is. I forgot. So I'm not sure, but do we get to see more of that character building? I did like the nod Peyton Reed gave to Ant-Man with Dr. Tangibles or whatever his name was. Mandibles, yeah, Dr. Mandibles. Yeah. Or Mr. Mandibles, whatever his name was. But yeah, a little nod to Ant-Man there. I don't know, Chris. That's a pretty risque photo to put on this show.
Whatever.
Yeah, people are ridiculous. Yeah, people are upset.
Hold up. So the people actually what's up, Casey? So the people actually were getting mad that he was eating eggs?
Yes.
Exactly why they're getting mad because he was eating eggs? Explain the reasoning.
Maybe because the lady was there and they liked the frog lady. And she was like literally right there.
Maybe because of the fact he is innocent and this is like kind of like he's like ruining things. Not ruining things, but like he's not innocent anymore since he's like eating eggs. Maybe
because he's eating the fertilized eggs.
No, they're unfertilized. They haven't been fertilized yet. She's bringing them to the husband to be fertilized.
He's killing babies, maybe.
But it's just the same. I don't know. It would be the same as eating a chicken egg, my friend. So
I don't know what is risky. I don't know, Arena. It's something I'm not sure exactly. People get mad about everything nowadays. I don't know what's going on.
Calm down.
Yes, exactly. It's a puppet. It's a puppet. Doing this. It's nothing. It's not real. It's fake.
I just don't know why we have to overanalyze it.
But people would think Baby Yoda is real. This is their darling star, and like he needs to be precious and the innocence, and he can't do no wrong. He can't be eating eggs.
I don't know. I don't think it's an abortion topic.
I think it's more. I think it's more him eating like. I would say it's more him eating like the eggs in front of the person's eggs who they are, who they belong to.
Okay, so it's a frog alien. It's a alien frog like lady.
Yeah, but she actually has feelings, whereas like not saying chickens don't have feelings, but like she's actually like can talk. Like you can
don't get me wrong. I felt bad for her as a character. I felt bad for her. You're like, oh, she's trying to save her species and all that. You kind of feel bad.
She reminded me of a Muppet.
But it's a movie. It's a character. It's not necessarily real. That's all it is, make believe. Nothing to get upset about. Now, granted, I did sympathize her and her eggs and all that. I wanted her to survive with her babies and create a whole new species. Yes, that was like my, but at the same time, it's make believe. It's not real. But real life.
Baby Yoda needs to eat, man. He needs to keep eating.
Yeah.
Well, it made it as an aphrodisiac.
It's like what's the fish eggs called? Okay, caviar. It's like caviar, man.
Caviar, man. It's caviar to Baby Yoda. That's what he thought of caviar. That is eggs. Caviar is eggs. That's probably what it was.
Oh man, that's too much.
I don't know why we having a topic about this. What is this? Why is this even a subject matter? Like, why do we get upset about stuff like this? I mean, that's just stupid. I'm sorry. But anyway,
it is silly. It is, gosh. Anyway, but the episode was shorter this week, which is not bad. But it took a different turn this week as well. It was more on the horror side of things than anything. Pete, were you able to watch this episode?
Yes, I have. It's funny though. So, speaking of which, and by the way, like Irina, who everybody's watching it, this is Mandalorian. It's a TV show on Disney Plus. It's about Star Wars. Just so you guys can know what's going on. This is season 2. We're talking about episode 2, season 2. So this is what we're talking about. But no, yes, Anthony was saying, oh, you're going to take this personal. So of course, there's a part of the. So let's just explain the whole thing. So the. Mando, the main character, and Baby Yoda are trying to like go to this planet where they can find other Mandalorians. That's what his mission is. So the lady in Tatooine, the mechanic lady, tells him, "Oh yeah, she knows this frog lady who has to fertilize unfertilized eggs. She needs to be. You need to take her as a passenger to your ship all the way to this planet." And she'll tell you where it is. She'll tell you like where the Mandalorians are. She said they're in this planet, but you got to take her there. So he's like, whatever. So during the episode, he gets these X-wing pilots who are part of the rebellion. He gets in contact with, and they try to ask him, "Hey, do you have any like code or information that prove that you're part of the rebellion or part of this or whatever?" And he's like, he didn't really have anything, so he decides to take off. Like, I mean, they're kind of like the police, I guess, the X-wing pilots. They're after him. I'm sorry. No, I won't spoil it. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna spoil it. Anyway, so he ends up in this planet. He ends up in this planet and all this stuff, and then these ice spider monsters come out of nowhere and try to attack him, like literally hundreds of them. And that was like the scary moment or whatever. It was kind of creepy, I'll be honest. It kind of like creeped me out a little, but I wasn't scared or anything. It wasn't like, the computer,
big ass spider
animated. They're computer animated, and
it went from little to big.
Oh yeah, they definitely ranged in size.
Hey, it's computer and they're fake. They're not real. So I can't get scared for something that's not real.
So you can watch Arachnophobia?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's creepy, man.
No, it's not real. It's a movie. It's not real.
It's fake. Come on now. Come on, you can watch it.
How about Eight-Legged Freaks with David Arquette?
I don't like that.
WCW champion David Arquette.
You know what's a really creepy movie with alien spiders, man? Do you ever watch Mist?
Nope.
You watch Mist, Chris?
Nope.
Holy crap. We should actually do that one day. We should watch The Mist.
Is that with Guy Pearce?
No, that's with The Punisher.
Oh, Thomas Jane.
Oh,
when
they're stuck inside the shopping mall.
Yes, that one. Have you seen that movie?
No. But when it's at a supermarket, sorry. No.
Yes, a supermarket. No, that, if you talk about creepy alien spiders, that really has a kick. That's a creepy ass movie, okay? That creeps me out, that movie. But yeah, we'll make you sure to watch something on Netflix. It's not on Netflix, it's on Disney Plus. If you can if it's a streaming site, Disney Plus. But you know what I do recommend though, watch Cobra Kai. That's a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Cobra Kai is a really good show. Watch that. That's on Netflix right now. That's good. So, but anyways,
did you like the episode?
I liked the episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I like the fact that it's creature of the week or whatever, but I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good, solid.
It still moved the story though. We know that he has his busted ass ride. Now he's going to the next planet. So
yeah. So we'll know that shot of them like in space with a busted ship is going to lead off to somewhere.
What's funny about the whole episode? The whole thing could have been prevented if he just like literally gave the information or try to work with the X-wing pilots. Like the whole thing could have been prevented. This whole thing.
Yeah,
but he said, and I love it too. They're just like, all you need to do is, we got all your information. All you need to do is tell us this or whatever. You could have easily, because they actually end up making the save and all that. Yeah. So I like that whole thing. They're just like, yeah, you just need to do this, man. And that's all you need to do. And then we would have, and they're like, hey, can you help me out? Nope, it's you're on your own, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that whole thing and all that, like where they actually ended up saving his ass, even though it could have been all prevented if you just worked with those guys. But I mean, I like the fact that Mando is kind of anti-hero. He is an anti-hero. He's not like he doesn't play by the rules, and I like that. I kind of like the fact that he's like that type of character. So.
Indeed. Next up, gentlemen, we're going to be reviewing our movie of the week in review, which is Quantum of Solace.
Boom.
All right.
Starring Mr. Daniel Craig. Came out 2 years after 2 years after Casino Royale in 2008, with a running time of 1 hour and 46 minutes, shorter than the rest of Daniel Craig's ones. James Bond descends into mystery as he tries to stop a mysterious organization from eliminating a country's most valuable resource. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, when this movie came out, I was harsh on it because of the fact that I thought the villain was stupid. And I was like, this is dumb. Why does this villain care about this resource so much? But then after seeing it recently, like this week, I'm like, okay, I can kind of get behind that. I can kind of see that. But what are you guys' take on this movie?
I think the funny thing about this is like my one most memorable moment in this movie is where he has his the dude in the trunk, right, from Italy, from the first movie, and then like dude, he like puts him in front of him like it's a meat shield, and then just like disposes him in the trash can. He's like, oh no, he wouldn't have cared. I'm like, okay.
Like, it's supposed to be his friend too.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be his friend. And he just literally leaves him in the trash like nothing. And
he's like, oh yeah, he wouldn't have cared. And I'm like, okay, like what? What the hell was that whole thing?
Yeah, that was kind of like I thought that was kind of like
the bad writing part.
The car chase in the beginning is great.
All the action scenes to me I thought were great.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And there's a lot more action in this one than Casino Royale, I thought. Like, because there's more like back to back. Like, there's more things happening. Because you get the car chase scene, and then you have like the chase after the car scene, and then when you went to the other country, and then you have that chase scene going on, and then you have the boat thing going on, and it was just like there was so many things happening. It was just like crazy. Pete, what did you think?
That was pretty good. It's probably the worst out of the bunch, though. I mean, I feel like it doesn't really like. I feel the other ones tie in everything so much better than this one. I feel this one's kind of more like, even though it still ties into everything, it just like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like.
Yeah, it's cool, but by the end of the movies, everything's kind of tied together in one nice little
one little package.
Yeah,
that's kind of why like I give it a pass and really like, you know what, this is actually not that bad. But I will say when I first saw it, I was like, this villain, all he cares about is taking away water. What the? Why?
Well, you know, it's funny. Like what I said last week, this was supposed to be Spectre, the group, but they didn't have the rights to Spectre because I think it was owned by the original writer, his family, and so that's why they couldn't do Spectre. They couldn't do the group. So I felt like this is why. You know, they went to this route or whatever. It didn't make sense or whatever. I don't know. I can't explain it, but
at first I was like, who wants to like hoard water? Like, what type of bullshit is?
It's like Dr. Evil, man.
No, it's like no, it's basically Mad Max. That's the Mad Max story.
Yeah.
It's literally Mad Max.
It is, and I was like, then I started thinking, I was like, okay, actually, I can see that. Okay, they're in a
Mortis Joe, right? Mortis Joe, right? Yeah.
But then I was thinking, like, when both of them were walking in a desert like this, and they walked past that town, why didn't they just say, like, hey, guys, if you want water, if you just go, like, however many miles this way, and then you get to the water, because there's plenty of it, it's just literally right there. It's not like they got caved in or anything like that. They could easily told them, but that they decided to walk past them and like, oh, you guys are starving for water? That sucks. I'm going to continue walking cool.
It would have made sense, like, in a world like Mad Max, but still in modern times, water, it's not like such a scarce thing.
Yeah.
It's not scarce. So it doesn't make that storyline sense, you know? But yeah, it's...
What do you...
Like I said, I don't think it's a bad movie. It just wasn't as strong as the other ones. It's not a strong plot line of the other ones. I don't think it's bad at all, though. But
no. Where do you guys rank this one compared to Casino Royale? Since we'll do a ranking system for
definitely Casino Royale is way better.
Yeah, I would think Casino Royale is better for sure.
Yeah, it's hands down way better.
Casino Royale 1, Quantum of Solace 2. Next week we will be reviewing Skyfall. So be on the lookout for that. I know Anthony has already seen it, and he's probably not going to watch it again. So there's that.
I might. Why not?
I got one question to our viewer right here. How does caviar taste like anyway? Never tried caviar, did you?
No, I never tried it.
Never. I would never do it.
Really?
No.
Just looks weird.
No, wait a minute. Okay, hold up. This comes to discussion right now. You know, what's the not the worst thing, the weirdest? Most exotic thing you ever tasted or tried?
I probably gotta say escargot for me.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, escargot. We all tried escargot.
Yeah, wow. And that was the first time me trying it. Like last time I went to Disney.
Yeah,
not bad actually. Escargot.
It's not bad, but it's not something like, oh man, I gotta get some escargot.
Like, oh, really love escargot.
You got the Bucks game on tonight, baby. I gotta spread the escargot on the table. Let's go.
Like fish. Okay, like fish. I mean, I tried also frog legs. That's like, I mean, to be honest, it's like chicken. I'll be honest. Frog legs like chicken, man. I'm not even lying.
Okay. I don't have to try it. I never will. I'm good.
No, never will. Like steamer clams, I will never try. No.
What's steamer clams?
Steamer clams is pretty much imagine like a clam, but I don't know if you've seen the videos of the Chinese woman or Japanese woman like eating like this, like holding something and then slapping the end of it and like this little thing like comes back or like comes alive. Yeah, literally imagine the clam, but like imagine like a little thing that's sticking out of it and like you hit it and it kind of like moves. It's weird.
Oh no, calamari is delicious. Calamari is delicious. Well, fried calamari. I don't know about raw calamari, but fried calamari is delicious. I love
My mom eats that. I don't know. I've never.
No, you never tried fried calamari.
Calamari is good.
So good. Are you kidding me? Lobster tails are delicious. Shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp.
Crab legs.
Crab legs. King crab.
Yeah, man.
Monkfish.
No, I haven't tried monkfish.
Monkfish is good.
No, I have not tried that.
Monkfish is the poor man's lobster, is what they call it.
Okay.
It is. Right. It has the same texture and kind of tastes like lobster.
I'm more of a fan of just eating like different cuts of steak. I'm okay with that.
Now I tried I ate a whole lobster one time.
That is
I ate a whole lobster.
How do I cook a steak?
Yeah, how would you what unique ways have you cooked a steak? Have you ever tried a black and blue steak?
No, what's that?
Rare.
It is pretty much, imagine you get the grill like extremely hot. Yeah. So and then you slap the steak right on there for a minute on each side, and then you take off.
I'll eat that. Yeah, I'll eat that all day.
It's practically raw, and you're just searing the side.
Dude, it could be mooing. I don't care.
Me too, man. I don't care.
And then on the inside, it has a black and blue like tint to it.
Yeah, the only steak I won't eat is a well done steak. That's disgusting. Ooh.
Yeah. It's what's the point, dude? So I serve, and I had people order fillets well done, and I'm like, want to slap these people in the face. You know why? Because you're wasting a good steak right there.
Yeah, you might as well bring me ketchup out here to dip it in too.
You don't have to go. Do not get. I'm sorry, if you order a fillet well done, that's just stupid. That's the dumbest thing. You spend all this money to get it. It's the same. You get the same quality as you get at sirloin.
Yeah,
it's so dumb. Do not get, I swear to God, don't get a well-done filet, man.
Also, as well, have you guys ever tried Wagyu? Thing's delicious.
Wagyu?
Wagyu is pretty much a Japanese or Australian steak. They raise their cows different from us. And, like, literally, you don't even have to season the damn thing. You literally will cook it, you take it off, you bite into it, it tastes like butter.
Do they have this at Publix?
No. They have it at meat markets, but
meat
not
markets. Okay.
Yeah,
if you go to meat market, to try it.
It is expensive as shit, though. So I'm warning you now.
Steak's worth it though. Sometimes a good steak.
Okay, a pound and a quarter, about $55.
Oof. I don't know about how much it's worth it anymore.
Yeah, it's expensive. Well done. No.
Okay, but seriously, don't get well done fillets. You're really wasting the steak. Just get well done sirloins and all. It's the same thing. Well done chopped steak. Well done whatever, but not a fillet, man. That's just like that's abuse.
Sacrilege.
Sacrilege indeed. So, gentlemen, what have you guys been watching outside of Mandalorian and Quantum of Solace this week?
Oh, I did watch a movie.
What?
Watch a movie on Netflix starring Naomi Watts, Ewan McGregor, and Tom Holland. It's called The Impossible.
Oh, yes, that one.
Oh, really?
Very good movie. Highly recommend it. It takes place in Thailand during the flood of 2004, I believe. And there was a tsunami there, and it's about the family's fight for survival and to find each other and stay together. It's really good, really well done movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin anything about the story, but Tom Holland is very young in the movie, probably maybe between 10 and 12. Yeah, but does a very good job. Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts are both excellent, like normal. But just cool. It's a good movie, a very, very good movie. I'm not going to say anything more about it, so you can watch it yourself. Don't read up about it if you don't, because it's based off a true story. So, but yeah, I would go watch it. It's a good it's not a disaster movie because it's based off a real story, but it's a good fight for survival movie. I would say that. And it's really good.
That Owen Wilson movie where they had to fight against, not fight, but try to escape terrorists.
Was that up behind enemy lines?
No, it was one with his family. Him and his family got caught in this
Was it the way back?
No, this is recently. Here, hold on.
Yeah, it was. I think I know what he's talking about. It's like a movie just like that. I think it's the same thing. I think, and yes, it's Irina's question is The Impossible. It's on Netflix. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
About the tsunami. It was a tsunami in 2005, right, or 2006, right, Ant?
No, that was 4.
4, yeah, where it hit Malaysia. I want to say, right?
Yeah, it was from earthquake from the inside the Indian Ocean, and it was they said it was the third worst earthquake ever.
I remember that because how many people killed, man? That was horrible.
Over 280,000, I believe, were
it was
killed.
Horrible that tsunami.
Some of the like disaster scenes are pretty tough to watch, though. Pretty gruesome. So
no, the movie also was called No Escape. It's
No
with
Escape. I'll have to check that one out.
Pierce Bronson and Owen Wilson. Like at one point, like they were like on top of the buildings, whatever, and then Owen Wilson's wife had to jump over to the next building, and then Owen Wilson and his wife had their 2 daughters with them, and then Owen Wilson had to like throw his daughters over to his wife.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. While also dealing with the fact like someone was trying to bust through the door behind them and try to shoot them and kill them. So that was pretty intense. Have you seen anything else, Anthony?
No, that was it.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've seen anything. I wanted to watch The Rock, but I couldn't find it on any streaming site, so I was like, oh, damn. So I didn't watch anything else besides those 2 things.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard to find stuff I want to watch like from that's older on streaming sites. Like I don't know why I feel like most streaming sites have pulled all their older movies off. I don't know if it's just me, but like I was looking for a few early 2000 movies and I cannot find them anywhere.
I don't think so.
So I saw this movie the other day. It's a movie I've seen already before. But I feel it's worth mentioning because I feel like movies like these are kind of they're really good, but it kind of like not a lot of people know about them.
Hidden gems.
It's called Brewster's Millions. It takes place in 1985, and it's with Richard Pryor, and it's pretty cool. Like Richard Pryor is this kind of down and out baseball, like he's like in the minor leagues, and he gets called up and all that by this lawyer and all that stuff, and they say like he finds out that his uncle, who just passed away, is like this multi-million. He has like $330 million and all that. And he's going to, since he has no family members, going to give it to him. But there's a catch. He's going to give him $30 million, and he has to spend it in a month into this $30 million. He has to spend it all, like all this money, because he has to know what it is to have wealth, like how tough it is to have wealth and all that. So he has to spend this in a month, and he can't tell his friends. He can't like just give it to charity, the money. He has to literally spend it in certain things. He can't just give it to charity. He can't, there's certain catches it. And if he does this, by in a month's time, he gets $300 million. But if he does, and he's like, but he doesn't, he gets nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't spend it, he gets nothing. So he has to make that. So it's pretty entertaining seeing Richard Pryor trying to be like, he's like going crazy. He's like, oh, hey, everybody want to go out to eat? Like, let's go all out to eat, or let's go to the finest. Like, let's get and his friends are there. Like, what are you doing, man? You spend all the money, dude. Like, it's like they're trying to talk. And John Candy is his friend, and he's trying to talk him out. He's like, no, man, don't spend the money. What are you doing? He's like, oh, here, let me get this chauffeur. I'll get this taxi driver. I want you to be my chauffeur. I'll pay you $1,000 a day. And they're like, what are you doing? You get like, it's just funny, dude. And like Richard Pryor, he sells so well because he's just kind of like, oh, don't worry, guys, I know what I'm doing. And it's really hilarious. This movie, it's a really funny movie. And Richard Pryor is really fun on so many movies, but this is such a funny movie. It's called Brewster's Millions. If you can find it, go watch it. It's a hilarious movie.
Would you watch
I feel like what was that?
Would you watch it on?
I watch it on cable. I had cable, and they're showing on channel. They used to show it so much. Like I remember on, like I think it was a TBS TNT. I remember watching it back in the day, but like recently they just showed it right then, and I'm like, it's just a funny movie, just because, and you feel bad for him because he can't tell anybody what's going on because they'll break the whole deal. But he's like, they think he's insane for spending all his money like ridiculously. He just spent his money like, and like so. But yeah, seriously, go watch it if you can find it somewhere in streaming site or whatever. If you can find, go watch it because It's a really funny movie, and it's just the plotline is very original.
Oh, that's the older one that's on Amazon. Never mind.
Yeah, that's like a black and white one.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if that's a comedy and all that. I'm not sure if that's a comedy or whatever. I just think like saying the name again. It's Brewster's Millions. BREWSTER Millions. Brewster's Millions.
All right.
It's a hilarious movie, and like I say, I feel it's one of Richard Pryor's not his more popular movies because you have Silver Streak and other movies that are with him.
No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Yeah, that's a great movie, by the way. Oh my goodness, if you watch that, it's so funny, man. With Gene Wilder, him and Gene Wilder used to always team up, and these would be hilarious movies together. But yeah, seriously, if you can find this, it's a funny movie. Like I said, I watched it the other day. I was watching it. I'm like, I remember it. And I'm like, dude, this movie's hilarious, you know. So, but yeah, go watch that.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. Have you guys been playing anything?
Of course, I've been playing stuff, Chris. Come on. But has Pete been playing anything? That's the real question.
Yes, I actually kept on playing. Today I was playing a little more LA Noire. And
still haven't beat it, huh?
No, I'm trying to beat it. So I tried to solve a case. I solved another case. Except like this one's a good case though. This is fun. This one's fun because so you saw in a murder case, this woman got beaten to death or whatever, and you suspect it's the husband. But then then you find clues like there's this other guy that's like kind of like this pedophile, whatever, this like pedophile, like a rapist or whatever, like stuff. You catch him also. And the chief of police, who's this tough as nails guy, whatever, Irish guy, he's just kind of like, oh yeah, like let me get at, you know, he's kind of almost insinuating he wants you to get this guy, you know, wants to get the pedophile because you know he has history with them. He wants to be like, I want this guy, you know, but I ended up going with like the husband because it felt more of evidence was towards him. And my chief of police, after the case, chewed me a new one. He's pretty much, if you do that again, you'll be out in the streets and all that. You won't even be like, you know, and so literally making the wrong call, I guess, in a sense. But I went with felt like that was the right call because he seemed like all the evidence went to the guy, even though I wanted this pedophile to pay. You know, I wanted this guy to pay. But I went with like what I thought was
the right choice.
The right choice in a sense. Well, who was really guilty? Even though I wanted this, you know, in my eyes, you wanted the pedophile to pay because he was a scumbag. He was a real scumbag, and he wanted to get his doings. But then it turns out, because even in the end, they kind of were like, the guy goes to jail, and they had a little daughter, and the daughter has no father now too. So you're like, oh, that made me feel crappy. So like the poor daughter like has no mom and dad now. So I'm like, that made me feel kind of crappy about the whole situation. But I think it's good because almost like a moral kind of, it almost teaches almost like teaches you like morality too, in a sense, like or lack of morality, I guess, in the game. So but I thought it was a pretty good case. I actually thought it was because even in the end, I was kind of like, oh crap, I don't think I made the right. I should have made this move. I don't know why I kind of made the wrong moves and all that. So,
okay. I remember. Trying to remember how long ago I played it. I think I played it at launch, but I'm trying to remember how long it took me. I don't know.
It's about 20 hours when I beat it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it's around there. Oh, speaking of Anthony, does it have the how long you've been playing a game on your system? Is that one of the new things for you guys on the Series X?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I know that's a new thing on the PS5.
I think it might be game specific because if you go to the achievements on some of the games, it like lists like certain things, like time of them is one of them, and then it'll be like like Rocket League's like how many goals have you scored or how many games have you won. And there's also a time played on there as well.
Because I know on the PlayStation, the PS5, when you go through the trophies and whatnot, it'll actually tell you right out there how long you've been playing the game. That's what I was
I think some games will do that, but I think it's up to the developer what they want to put there.
Okay. All right. True. What have you been playing on your Series X now there?
So since I've only played it for one night, I haven't really played too much. I played a little bit of Minecraft Dungeons with Mr. Michael Johnston. I played a little bit of Grounded with Ryan Shiflett. I played a little bit of Knights and Bikes with my wife. So just a little bit of here and there. I haven't really got to try anything besides Grounded that's actually built, like actually has like a patch that's optimized for it. So I've been downloading everything. So I will hop into Gears Tactics at some point, and I'll get back to you guys and let you know how that looks and plays. I'll probably jump in Gears 5 too, just to kind of check it out. Just in Forza, of course, because I'm sure that's going to look fantastic. It looked fantastic like on the normal system, so I can only imagine what it's going to look like optimized. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing on there, and then I've been playing Mad Max a lot. I've just been honestly, dude, that's like really been all like whenever I'm sitting down, it's just Mad Max. I've been enjoying the hell out of that game. That is a hidden gem, and I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, like because I basically have went through all of I'm just going through all like Jeet's territories now and just like clearing out all the side missions, and the side missions are actually really fun. Like whereas like some open world games, I will say that they're not fun. They're kind of repetitive and boring. Like this actually they're fun, and it makes it rewarding to go do them because you could upgrade your car, upgrade your character. So believe me, you will want to upgrade your car as fast as possible, because once you start coming up to guys that have armor on their cars, they will wreck the shit out of you.
Yes, indeed, they will. And
so, like, are you happy now? You watch all the Mad Max movies, and now you can actually play this game without like understanding the whole world.
I like the game better than the movies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving the game, dude.
And the fact that like you have to keep like track of the fact that you have to like look at your gas, make sure you have enough gas for everything.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I've noticed. I was like, damn, this is actually, you're really taking care and upgrading your car, and really have to, your focus is on literally your car.
Yeah, and your guns, really, you really have to take care of your guns too, because you only have limited ammo. The most shotgun shells I've ever had, I think, is 5. I know it's because of your belt too, but I'm always using them. So it's crazy to think that. But yeah, you meet some crazy like enemies too. I just finally took down a boss base or a base boss. Sorry. And dude, that guy was ridiculously tough.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good game. I enjoy it. So you haven't been playing anything else then? I take it.
No, it's just I've just been like doing games here and there. I haven't really like sat down and played something like I'm playing Mad Max.
Gotcha. Let's see. What have I been playing? I played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima, the online mode.
How is that?
It's pretty much imagine a horde mode, just with more.
Oh, it's not the full game with more people?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was just like the whole game was online co-op.
No, it was just imagine like missions and whatnot that like you have to like make sure like enemies don't take over territories, kind of a thing, and then you have to fight them off. But it can be really difficult at times.
Did you ever play Hyrule Warriors?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a game like that. It sounds like Hyrule Warriors, actually.
Like pretty much, it probably is, because imagine like there's 3 sections on the map, and then enemies will come from here or there, or wherever it can be, and you have to go to them to keep them off that marker so they don't capture that base.
Yeah, it sounds very similar.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
So it's that, and I played that. I played a little bit of Watch Dogs, which is fun.
Legion, right? The new one, right?
Yeah, the new one. Can't wait to get played on my PS5.
It looks good on the new systems.
It does. And I didn't think I was going to go for it, but I'm actually thinking about going for it, and I can actually move my save from my PC to the next gen consoles.
Oh, that's cool, because of the the Play Connect or Uplay Connect or whatever it's called.
Ubisoft Connect, yes.
Yeah, Ubisoft Connect.
Yeah, which is like you can upload your save into the cloud, and then you can log on your PS5 and be like, oh yeah, you can continue from right here. And I'm also going to be doing that with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I just started last night. I've only done 1 mission. I'll probably play more after we end the show, but yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing. That's about it.
Good stuff, gentlemen.
Do you guys have anything else? Otherwise, we are going to end the show.
I do not, but we will be back.
I do want to say though, like I forgot to mention, I did watch AEW Full Gear, which was excellent, and just to let you know.
I'm sure it was great, Pete.
It was great. It was great stuff. It was great pay-per-view, and I enjoyed every minute of it. There you go.
Every minute of it.
Yeah,
every single minute of it.
Yeah.
Every single minute. Even the women's division.
I just love rubbing that in, man. Just to let you.
Don't rub anything in, man. I don't care what you watch.
Let me see. Oh, my PS5 is in Davenport right now.
Hey, that's where mine came from.
Huh.
It's a possibility you might get it tomorrow, Chris.
Wait, so
no,
okay,
Davenport, Florida.
So, was it there the night before you got it?
Yeah. It left the facility at like 11:50 or something and then it made its way down to Venice.
It's a possibility.
But there is a hurricane coming through.
There is a hurricane. That's no problem.
It's equal to us right now. It's gonna be gone. It's
okay.
Don't squash my hopes.
No, I'm just trying to make sure you don't get too hyped.
No. It's actually past us right now. Actually.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is actually past us, so it's actually going higher. Pretty much is like on the same parallel to Tampa right now. So yeah,
that's what they said though when Charlie hit, man, and that hit like straight to us. So
well, no, it's past literally Sarasota right now. To be perfect.
Good. All right, good.
It's past us. It's just now. It looks like it's going to hit towards the Gainesville, Ocala area. That's where it's going to make its landfall, and then it'll continue up from there. But it looks like it's not even going to go towards the Davenport area, which means a truck can get on the road, which means I could probably get my PS5 tomorrow.
So, go.
There you go.
Let's go.
That's what's up.
Let's go.
Hey, by the way, dude, I hope this is the end of hurricanes, man. It's November, for God's sakes. Let's get over this hurricane crap. Hopefully we don't have to deal with hurricanes anymore.
Absolutely.
They're coming. There's more coming, Pete.
No, don't say that.
Don't say that, man. We're in the Greek alphabet, and like how many more? We don't even have that many more alphabets.
Well, just wait for Omega to come.
Almost passing.
Edda has passed Sarasota, where I'm at, and it's like almost parallel to Tampa right now.
Yeah. So hopefully, might hit Tampa. Hopefully, it doesn't do too much damage.
It's like, well, I don't know how well it will show up, but let's see here. I'll actually show you. So no, it won't show up that well. So literally, it is parallel to now Clearwater and Tampa.
Okay.
So.
Oh, hopefully we have some better weather tomorrow then.
Dude, I tell you what, the winds were pretty strong over there. Like
they were.
I had to fix my fence actually. Part of my fence got knocked down a little bit. I had to fix it up, like drill it again, and my basketball hoop kind of moved just a little bit too because the winds were strong. So I had to So I'm like, oh crap,
It's actually supposed to end November 1st, I believe. Hurricane season.
On November 30th.
Is it November 30th?
Yeah, I think so.
To be honest with you, I don't know any day after Black Friday. So I really thought November only had 29 days or 28 days.
Oh, no. It's like 30 days? Yeah.
Is it 30 days? Because nothing else that matters.
No, it goes to November 30th. Yeah, that's correct. June 1st through November 30th.
Yeah, and you know this weird part though, I never heard we never had hurricanes in November. That's probably why we were kind of like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes in November. But yeah, so let's.
Oh no! What did they do with the 13 remake? It looks awful.
What?
The 13 remake.
13 remake game.
It used to be cel shaded, and now it looks like polygons. Oh God! What did they do? What did they do? Okay. Well, anyways, gentlemen.
Yes, that is all we have for you this evening. The reason why YouTube wasn't working because YouTube actually crashed, by the way.
That's what I heard. Yes.
Yep. So that's why no videos were really playing. So next week, hopefully, it won't be crashing, and we'll be good on that end. But until then, I am King Black Cherry.
Real Ant-Man.
Catch you guys next week. Be sure to watch Skyfall. Be sure to watch Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 3. We'll be reviewing both of those. My birthday, that's why I remembered.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Until then, catch you guys next week.